There he is.
Man of the hour. I can't believe you made it out of that shithole.
All right. Nate, Carter, Tommy, fucking great to see you guys.
Hey, I'm Ronan Summers. I play Samson McRae in Samson, a Tindleston story.
And I'm Kate Saxon, I'm the voice director. And we've just lost Ronan's voice, as you can hear, because we've been getting him to do fight efforts for the last recording session.
Yes, it is entirely Kate's fault. And no, it's not. It's the fault of the incredible efforts that we've been putting through to make this game sound super awesome and crunchy and hard-hitting with all the fighting. So I've been really throwing myself into all of it.
We find Samson having just gone through a pretty shitty time. He's been a little bit out of his depth, and this heist has gone wrong, and the gang are blaming Samson for it.
He's a guy who is down on his luck in a city that he feels like he knows, but, you know, has changed since he's been gone, so he's sort of a fish out of water.
Samson McRae. Can't believe you're back. You still racing?
In better days. Look, I need your help.
And the city that he's from is down on its luck city, isn't it? It's not a happy place to go back to. It's got worse since he's been away. So he's been in prison. His sister is now kind of not kept captive as such, but she's still with the bad guys until that debt's paid off.
Listen, Carter, you need to keep the work coming. I'm serious.
I know. Don't worry, I got you, Samson.
What about Samson's motivation? Do you think it's those two things, Una, his sister, getting her free, and the debt he's in?
I think it is. I mean, I think Una is the driving force behind everything. He is a man who is kind of at peace in a funny way with his own shitty place in life.
Well, also, she's the brains, you're the brawn.
Exactly, so he needs her to survive. But then also, as well as the debt and as well as Una, I think that Samson, in his own funny way, has a real sense of debt to Tindleston itself. You know, it's a town that for good or evil raised him, and he's a big boy, but he doesn't have all the tools necessarily that he needs to pick up the pieces on his own. And that's where he then falls back into the family that he chose, which is Carter and the boys.
Hey, how about we raise a glass or two to your return? Swing by the Double Tap tonight. I'm buying.
And the small-time gang he works for are kind of loyal old school, aren't they?
I guess they still abide by that kind of old school gangster mentality of honor amongst thieves.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
All right, where could they be?
And there's no respite for him in the game, is there? It's not, it's not one of those stories where we can kind of go on a side mission where you go and flirt with some women for a moment. Or, there's none of that.
Like, God, it's so relentless. It's just like...
It's intense.
Yeah. One thing after another, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll make it quick for you.
He is a criminal. He's, he can kill people, but he's also the person that if you're in a bar late at night and there's some sleazy men hitting on you, Samson's the person you trust to walk you home safely.
Hey! Back off, motherfucker.
Oh, looky here, a savior. And in Southend of all places.
He delivers street justice is what he does, Kate. I'll have you know, that's how he thinks of it. Anyway.
Anton! Hey, yo, open up!
You know the thing I think about Samson that's so interesting is that, like...
It's Antoine.
It's all actually just about family in the end, isn't it? Because, Una is obviously this big driving force, not just emotionally, but financially with the debt. But then, of course, Carter and Tommy and Nate and the boys, they're the family that he chose.
Yeah, and there's that moment early on in the game, isn't there, where
Una?
Samson says to Una on a phone call,
I never should have left, sis. Carter, Tommy, they're family, I know.
I understand.
Carter's more than his gang boss in that sense. He is a kind of father figure, isn't he? He took you back. He's making sure you've got enough jobs to make the money that you need. He's going to kind of look after you in that slightly old-fashioned mobster way.
I need you two out there earning, the old way. Show these punks we still got the goods.
Oh, fuck yeah. Can't wait to get back on the street. I'll take that whiskey now, Nate.
Also, of course, you've got Tommy, the adoptive half-brother.
Hey, Tommy, brother. Take it easy. We'll take care of this shit.
And his family took Samson and Una in. And there's a lovely dynamic between Samson and Tommy in terms of literally growing up as adoptive brothers. Like, I really like the lines when you tease each other and rib each other a bit.
Tommy, the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, hey, Samson.
There's that nice family spirit there, brotherly rivalry and love there.
Leave it to me, brother.
Well, I think the people who live in Tindleston are really a product of their environment and the fact that they're from a blue-collar, working-class town that has been exploited by, you know, some wealthy and powerful people for a long time.
People's lives don't mean shit to those bastards.
I mean, it's just legal. It can't be legal.
It's a place that has found itself so far along the slope of decline now at this point when Samson arrives that it's in free fall. You know, and it's going to take a seismic change in that community to stop it.
When he goes back to that community, it's also changed because of the drug addiction.
Right, the Rattlers.
Yeah, so there's this drug called White Whisper, which is kind of fentanyl equivalent in the game.
I found a big stash of White Whisper and a bunch of zonked out rattlers they kept captive.
Whisper. I swear the fucking drug is everywhere.
For Samson, he's thinking, finally I get to go home. And then, of course, home's not what it was.
Exactly, not what he was expecting.
Poor bastard's gone. Never stood a chance. The fuck happened to this city?
And the design of the game represents that as well. You know, we're in this kind of lovely, evocative, grimy city, even though it's not all set at night. It's almost got that kind of nighttime vibe to it, hasn't it? In graffiti sprayed corners and sort of tatty stuff on the streets and the buildings that have seen better days, you know. We hear comments from other characters as well about they just don't know how to get out of here anymore.
Yeah.
They don't see hope.
Yeah, and I mean, so it's a 90s noir.
Don't get up.
It's a place where to survive is hard, and most people are down on their luck, so must be rough. There's, of all the games to places to be an NPC, I would say that Tindleston is probably not the place you'd want to move.
This has been my home for 20 years.
So I think it was our job to bring that to the voice performances as well, you know, to add that weight and that grit and that realism where you feel like you're right in the room with Samson while he is doing all the things that Samson has to do to get to the end of his story.
See that car over there? It belongs to me. I need you to kill me with it. Hit and run.
Are you fucking serious?
And Samson's not a martial artist, right?
No.
You know, there's nothing polished about the characters in this game.
Another round, huh? Fine.
Clean fights are for losers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Samson is not the guy who is going to bow to you after the fight is finished. He's going to smash you in the head with a toaster and move on with his day, you know?
Yeah.
If you're going to ruin Samson's day, you better be ready for the consequences because he's had too many days ruined. He's not got enough left. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
He made his choice. I'm gonna make sure you'll respect it.
Fuck this. Come on, then.